Good day, everyone. This is Coach Reese coming at you with another great video. I'm hoping all is well with you and your family and that you're enjoying your day. Today is going to be another great video. And the topic of my video is the title of my video actually today is 5 minutes in the back seat of a car. And I feel that this video is very important because, unfortunately, some things happen in the back seat of the car, and I'm gonna go ahead and explain. I'm gonna explain in this video exactly some things that happen in the back seat of a car. Um, this video here, I want the parents. I encourage the parents to watch this video with their children. This video deals with a very mature topic. And so, I don't want to be disrespectful of the parents in the way that they're raising their children. And I want the parents to explain what's going on in this video the way that they see fit. But again, I recommend that the parents watch the video with their children in regards to this video. This video is mainly for the older young ladies that are in high school or in college, and I feel that the young ladies that are in high school and college really need to hear this and take this to heart. Okay. I just want to let you know, young ladies, that if a young man takes you out on a date, in his nice looking car and everything, and he takes you out to eat and shows you a good time, that's great. But if he's trying to pressure you into getting into the back seat of the car, I'm just letting you know, young ladies, that it's not worth it. It's just my humble opinion. There's is no love. I don't think the young man truly loves you if he's trying to pressure you to get into the back seat of his car, because I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. You guys may lay together in that back seat, and just from that 5 minute lay, your life may be changed dramatically. You know what I'm saying? And so I just encourage the young ladies just to be responsible. Now, what I'm about ready to do, the next thing I want to talk about is the requirements. There's certain requirements of love. So in other words, if a young man tells you, young ladies, that he loves you, he should be willing to marry you. Okay. And so if he's willing to marry you, then there's certain things that he should be wanting to do for you in the marriage. And I'm going to give you a list of things that are very important, in my opinion, that should be a part of a marriage. Most of the things that I'm about to talk about require money. And so if a young man wants to marry you, he should have a decent paying job. He should have a decent paying job to be able to provide for you and your future family. Okay. So if the young man marries you, he should be able to provide you with plenty of food, plenty of shelter, and clothing. And I'm not saying that you should totally rely on the young man for those things. It would be a tremendous benefit if you have a nice paying full-time job as well to help him out. But he should be willing to show the initiative, young ladies, to provide plenty of food, shelter, and clothing for you, and and try to be the best provider that he possibly can be. So when you are married, you know what I'm saying? When a guy marries you, then you guys discuss your private life, and only your husband is entitled to have 5 minutes in the back seat of a car with you. And so, I'm just going to go ahead and let your parents explain what 5 minutes in the back seat of a car means, because like I say again, I don't want to be disrespectful of the way that your parents are raising you guys. So I just want you guys to be very responsible. Okay. 5 minutes in the back of the car, young ladies, can possibly get you pregnant. And so if I feel like before you get pregnant, you should be financially secure to be able to easily provide for the baby and yourself. Okay. Children are very expensive. You know, children require food, shelter, and clothing. And so, if young ladies, if you're currently living with your parents, you know, that's, to me, that's not adequate enough for you to think about getting pregnant. Because this is just my humble opinion, young ladies. Your parents are not entitled to help you take care of your children. Okay. Now, I understand, some parents may be willing to take care of you and the baby, if by chance you get pregnant in high school or college. I understand that. And I'm going to tell you, young ladies, that is a tremendous blessing. But if that's the case, do not abuse that situation. If your parents are going to help you take care of your children while you go to college, I encourage you, young ladies, to limit your party time and all of this type stuff, because you are now a parent. Okay. So I encourage you, young ladies, if by chance you do get pregnant, God forbid, if you do get pregnant in college, like I say, I encourage you guys not to get involved with your social life. Just focus on studying hard and getting A's in class. And then when you have the free time, I encourage you now you have to be a parent. So I encourage you to give your parents a break and take care of your child. Getting pregnant at a young age is going to be a struggle, you know what I'm saying? Because first of all, you don't have the finances. And first of all, I feel that your spirit is not mature enough to deal with children, because when you raise children, you have to raise them up. You have to raise up their spirit. You have to raise up their mindset. And of course, you got to provide nourishment, food, and clothing for the child on a physical level. So all of those things have to be poured into a child in order for the child to develop into a healthy young adult. Okay. So, like I say, young ladies, 5 minutes in the back seat of a car can change your life, forever. And you may have to make some drastic changes in order for you to move forward with your life. And I don't want to see any of the young ladies that are watching this video. I don't want to see any of y'all to experience that, so. And my final point before I go into the ending of my video, the end of my video is 5 minutes in the back seat of a car, young ladies, can be life-changing. Okay. Before you got into the back seat of that car with the young man, you may have had goals and dreams of being a doctor or lawyer, and that is a great goal to achieve or to have. But if by chance that 5-minute encounter with the young man causes you to get pregnant, your life may go in a totally different direction, because now you have to provide for the child. And, being a doctor or being a doctor or lawyer may be a far and distant dream, an almost impossible dream. Young ladies, I just want to let you know that when you become a parent at a young age, or when you become a parent even in marriage, your life has to make a shift, and what I mean is you have to focus your life on a child, bringing them up the right way, and, pouring into them good things and good morals and values, and and teaching them how to be disciplined and all that stuff. And all of that takes effort, energy, and time. Okay. And so, young ladies, like I say, I just want you to think before you get into the back seat of a car with a young man, because if that young man, if you get into the back seat of a car with a young man that is not your husband, he's only a boyfriend, I can almost promise you that if you do become pregnant, that young man may want to distance himself from you, and he may not want to be bothered with you anymore, because he may be afraid of dealing with the responsibility of being a father. And see, that'll be another letdown for you young ladies, and I just don't want you to experience that. So my advice to you young ladies, as I go into the conclusion of my video, is this. When you're a young lady in high school, you focus on your goals and dreams and how you're going to accomplish them. And once you graduate college and achieve your goals of becoming a doctor, a lawyer, or a scientist, or whatever you want to be, at that point, you invest your energy into finding a soulmate, a husband. And then once you guys get married, then you can work on creating a family. That would be the perfect ideal setting to raise a child, because you have the finances and you have that support partner that is going to be with you until death do you part, and you guys can raise a beautiful family together. And I think that's awesome. I'm going to go into the conclusion of my video. I touch on the topic of wisdom, and then I touch on the topic of critical thinking, and then I go into the ending statement of practice. I'm going to go into my 3 points on wisdom. Point number 1, wise people are good listeners. Wise people are good listeners. Point number 2, wise people have the thirst or desire to learn good knowledge and spiritual knowledge. Young people, point number 2 is very important. Wise people have the thirst or desire to learn good knowledge and spiritual knowledge. Point number 3, wise people have the courage to teach their wisdom. Wise people have the courage to teach their wisdom. So, young people, I encourage you to do your research on the topic of wisdom, and I just pray that you all pursue wisdom with the utmost seriousness. Pursuing wisdom, young people, will benefit you in the long run. I want you to take that to heart. I have a statement dealing with critical thinking, and it goes like this. Always be a critical thinker, young people, especially when making big decisions. Always be a critical thinker, young people, especially when making big decisions. So, young people, I encourage you all to do your research on the topic of critical thinking. And I also encourage you all to discuss the topic of critical thinking with your parents or guardians, and they will help you navigate the differences between making big decisions and minor decisions. Young people, the sooner you become a critical thinker, the better off you'll be, and it will benefit you in the long run being a critical thinker, okay? I'm going to go into my ending statement of practice. I love you. I want the best for you. I want you to practice using love and wisdom in all that you do. Life is the game that you must learn how to play. Practicing love and wisdom with your family, friends, and loved ones creates a powerful team. Love conquers all, young people, even if you feel defeated. So, young people, I encourage you to keep loving and keep growing and gaining in wisdom, and God will bless you in a mighty way. I encourage you all to hit the thumbs up on this video. I encourage you all to share this video with family, friends, and loved ones. And I encourage you all to subscribe to my channel. At the end of the day, young people, I want you to accomplish all your goals and dreams in life, and I want you to be the best person that you possibly can be. That is very important. Before I officially end this video, I have one more nugget of wisdom, and it goes like this. Don't ever think that you're better than anyone else. but rather, young people, think of yourself as just as good as anyone else. Humility is a vital key to successful life. Okay, young people, I just want to officially end this video with this thought. Please, young ladies, think about think about the future of your life, and the negative bad, not bad things that may happen, but just think about the life-changing experience of being in the back seat of a car with your boyfriend. You know, I want you to consider thinking about your future and the impact that that potential child will have on your life if you get in the back seat of the car with your boyfriend. Okay, I want you guys to have the best in life. There's a time and place to have children, but when you're in high school or in college, I'm telling you, young ladies, that it's just not the time to consider having a child. Okay, I'm just going to end this video by saying, may God bless you and may God keep you until we meet again.